Everybody, it's Lance here. I'm going to do a little bit of streaming, hopefully. I'm going to be doing the Perl Weekly Challenge number 136. I haven't done one for a while, so I've got a bit of catching up to do. New setup, lots of things changing, so I haven't done anything for a while, so apologies for that. If you are watching, please do say hello. It's at Perl.Kiwi on Twitter. That'll pop up on my phone, which is just down there. And if you're, I don't know, there's lots of ways to get hold of me. There's a chat as well, which platform you're on depends. So if you're on Twitch, you can chat there. I should see that as well. I need to just make sure that's working. Let's see if it is. Somehow there's a thing for that. Can't see it. Why is that? So I'll set that up first. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's running at the minute, so I'll have to check that. See if I can get that back. And that I'm just going to code. I'm not going to do too much talking. I haven't looked at either of the two tasks, so we'll have a look and see what we come up with. But I'll just pop you on hold again while I go get things ready. In fact, no, I won't. Yes, well, no, I won't. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see if we can get to the browser. Yeah, okay. So what we're doing, it's the Perl Weekly Challenge, and if you've not been, hopefully the music doesn't get us taken down. Turn it down, it's a bit weird. It's not my style. So theweeklychallenge.org. It's open to any language, anything you like, just sign up. So just go there. You don't really have to do much. Basically, there's 2 tasks each week, and you can just solve them. Lots and lots of people are solving them. So you just click through. Let me get to my browser. I'm not looking at it properly. Hopefully you can see everything. Yeah, so cool. So yeah, the Perl Weekly Challenge, you can come in here, you can have a look. There's always lots of things to do. There's news and some stories, what's going on. Mohammed, who runs it, always puts lots of interesting stuff in there. So yep, Hacktoberfest at the moment. There's some blog posts in here about the last week. You can see here there were 20,000 commits. That's a lot. Pull requests, contributors, 180 people doing this. We have one sponsor, Mr. Pete Sargent, who's sponsoring the challenge, which is awfully good of him. There's a recap you can look at, all sorts of good things, charts with all the people, and how to participate. And most importantly, is which tasks you're doing at the moment. So this week you're given an integer, write a script, find the middle 3 digits of the given integer, if possible, otherwise throw a sensible error. So if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the middle 3 is 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, 2, 3, you can do 1, 2, 3. 1 you can't do because it's too short. 10 you can't do because it's got an even number of digits, so you can blow that one up. Yeah, pretty simple. Cool. I haven't done this for a while, so I need to just catch myself up. So I'm at this point. I have a forked repository. I've done this before. I'm just going to follow these steps. I always have to follow them each time because I'm never quite sure. But let's do that. So let's switch across to the editor, to my, what do you call it? To the terminal. That's what I meant. Can I make it a bit bigger? Hang on. Don't think you can probably see anything there. Let me see if I can make that a bit bigger. No. Just trying to see if I can make it bigger. Anyone know how to do this from the command line? Let me just pause. I might need to open up a different terminal to get to this. Pop you on hold for a sec. It's my BRB. Right, I think I've got that sorted out. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, here we go. And let's just get back onto master. Just get myself up to date. This probably loads. Okay, and then we want to, oops, git merge upstream master passport only. What did I do wrong there? Let's have a look. This is what I'm reading. So it's nice, easy instructions. Oh, git fetch upstream. That's what I did wrong. I just did a git fetch. So upstream is, that's the actual challenges Git repo, rather than my branch, or my fork, should I say. Yep. Okay, so then I should be able to do that. And what it will tell me is I'm quite a way ahead. 1,740 commits. I have a bunch of untracked changes because I didn't complete or something, or I was doing changes in that week and I didn't commit them. So let's just hide those away. So now what I want to do is push this back to my fork, which is git push origin master. That's just getting my version on GitHub up to date. And then I can just do a branch for this, I think. And we're in week, what are we in? We're week 135. Let me just check that's right. Is it week 135? Yeah, definitely is. Cool. And then, from memory, we just need to go into the right place. Yeah, cool. If anybody uses the app called Deckboard, I'd love to know how to get it to tell me which one of the things it's on while I'm on it. I don't know if it can do that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that won't help you. So it's 135. You can see all the people that have got accounts in there. Some fairly well-known names in there. Okay. So let's do what I normally do. This will fail ungracefully. Yep. So that's because there's no G directory. And there's no challenge 1. What is this challenge called? This is called middle digit. Let's call it digit for now. Like that. And then in here, I'm going to use just do v0. I'm going to make a failing test. And I'm going to say I'm done testing. What does that do? Yep, that's what we'd expect. I'm just going to set that running. The reason it doesn't work is because it's 2v0. One of the reasons I like to do things this way is because I make a lot of typos. This should now work. If I save it. Cool. That's what we'd expect. But now, what I like to do, so I want to have a module digit. And that fails. The reason for that is there is no lib directory with no module in it. So let's make one of those. Like that. And this is going to that should make that pass, hopefully. Yep. So this just lets us do that. So it knows which module it's trying to load. And then we can go with our first test. So is, and then we can go class, because that's what that target gives us. Middle. It was 3, 4, 5. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, was it? Let's have a quick check. Just up to 7. Okay. It should fail. So that's the least we can do to make that work. So what was the second example? So I always want to do the least possible. Oops, sorry, I haven't been on the wrong window. So I'll just show you this again. So yeah, so my test is just class middle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should return 3, 4, 5. In fact, that doesn't need to be that. That could be that. And it should just say example 1. Then we'll just stop it having to, what do you call it? Escape that. Cool. And then the code that I did down here is literally just packet digit and then a sub called middle, which returns 3, 4, 5, because that's what we'd expect. Simplest thing that could possibly work. So the second example is we're going to give it -1, 2, 3. And the output should be 1, 2, 3. Like that. And that should fail horribly. Cool. So now we've got that, we should probably think about how to get this to work in real terms. So let's take some params. Type. Go bang. Stuff. And then integer. And then we want to just return. Don't know why I got rid of that. What I'll actually do is I'm going to cheat. This would be okay. I think this works in test2v0. Forgotten how to do it. Just check. Normally it's the simplest thing that could work, but I forgot. Maybe it's a to-do block. Okay. My all to do is okay, cool. Because I know that's going to fail, so let's let that fail. What we want to do, because I can do it, is sub list. So it should be easier to code up. Right? Honest. What was the example that it gave there for that? Just an output of too short. Length. Okay. So no matter what, if there's nothing, we can actually move this up here. So what we're basically saying is that, yeah, none is too short, 1's too short, 2 is too short. But 3 should be fine, and that's this example up here. So what's the next example? So even digits won't work either. That was the other one. So what we can do, in fact, expected and we can just get ourselves a little subtest and go is so 4 is an even number, so that should fail. Yeah, what? Yeah. Lesson to learn there. Never, ever run Perl.Tidy on code that doesn't work. Because it can't pass it and it goes horribly wrong. What have I done wrong here? Ah. Okay, so that fails as we'd expect because it's not an even number, so we want to return and this is going to be, if I remember how you do this, it's right. Forgotten how to do modular. How do you do this? Forgotten. That's that. No, I've got it slightly wrong, haven't I? Is that right? Yeah. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, let's see, are there any other failure cases we need to think about? But we need to test that, but let's get the code to work first. It's a bit bigger for now. Just be right back. Just pop you on hold for a sec. Righty ho. What do we want with that? So we want to go the integer. -1. Divide that by 2. Then take 1 off that. Zero, 1, 2. Yeah, that should be right. It's a bit messy, but hey. Can I just do this? I guess just split it, then do a slice. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's valid Perl, to be fair. Oh. Not that, is it? Does that not work? It's wrong anyway. Okay. Lance has to remember how to do Perl again. Should be an app. Oh, but it has to go to a... Yeah, okay. Can I just get a way of doing a join on it? Apparently not. I've done something wrong. Being dark. I don't think I had to do that. What am I doing wrong, everyone? Oh. This is what happens when you get lazy and you don't use tests properly. Okay, everything's passing. The only one we haven't tested is this one. All my messages are awful now, but hey. That should do it. Excellent. Were there any other examples? So add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 1, 2, 3. You can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, so they had. We tested that, we tested that, we've tested that, we've tested a bunch of those. Cool. We should probably turn this into a script. Because I'm lazy and I never do that. So let's do that. We have a working tested package. Have a library that works. It's trustworthy. I'm just going to do one more thing. No, I'm not. Open that. Ah, I know why. Because we get that uninitialized value because it's a nothing, basically. So we could do something like this. No? So just if it's not there, should probably do that better than that, but hey. Because move does the equivalent of this. So if we do this, it will not error. In fact, if I undo this, it will start erroring again, hopefully. Ah, of course, yeah. So it's not erroring now because this isn't on. And this one. So that uninitialized value comes up as a warning. If we use but Moo does that for us. Oh, there's nothing there. Let's just make it 0. It'll still be too short, so all our tests will pass. Cool. So let's write our So let's write our script called okay, cool. So there's two ways we can do this. I can actually write a test for this as well, but I'm not going to do that because it's late and I can't be bothered. So let's just edit this, and what we can do is we're going to say use lib, and then we can use digit. Oops. Because I haven't got Moo installed. Because I use I don't want to waste my time installing it. Changes the way I do stuff. That's fine. The reason that doesn't work is because I use Carton virtually everywhere, so I don't actually have Moo installed just on, the default Perl, because every project I have has its own Perl in there via Carton. So but this should be fine. So what we should be able to do is go something like this. Digit middle This may not work. Not sure I have, yeah, okay. Oh. That's not right, is it? And the reason for that is because if I do it this way, so it's a functional call versus sort of a class type call, so I could do this. Hopefully, but without moo it may not work. Because I won't have a constructor and all that jazz. Yeah. Bit of a bodge. So we could do middle digit 1, 2, 3 should give us 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should give us 3, 4, 5. Yep. Cool. We can make it look a little bit more like we wanted. That's probably enough though. All right. the last thing to do after you've done this is to make a pull request, which I will do in a sec. But yeah, there you go. That's it done. Pretty quick. It's not too bad. How long did that take? A bit longer than I meant to, but I mucked about a bit, so less than an hour. So yeah, hopefully if you see this, thank you for watching. It's Lance. Where's my lower third gone? Yeah, let's pop that back on. So yeah, so it's at Perl.Kiwi on Twitter, and it's the Perl.Kiwi website. I have to do some blogging. I've been very remiss, very busy learning other things in my dollar day job. So haven't been sort of coding very much. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Please do, like, comment, subscribe, all that cheesy stuff. And do check out the Perl Weekly Challenge. Do check out CPAN Author on Twitter, Mohammed, and the Perl, I think it's Perl W Challenge or Perl W Challenge, something like that on Twitter. But if you go to the Weekly Challenge, like the weeklychallenge.org website, all the details there. It's really easy to get into. You can do it in pretty much any language. If it's a language that nobody's done, even better. Challenges are usually quite short, as you can see, to do, quite interesting. Some of them are really fascinating. So yeah, give it a go. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.